Hi, welcome to week 3. I have finished the body of my sweater. We are going to start doing the ribbing. Pretty self-explanatory. Knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, or however many centimeters you want. I finished binding off my ribbing and now we're gonna do a try on and I'm so scared. I feel like I maybe could have gone a little bit longer. Is it too short? I do feel like the tightness is what I've been looking for. So far so good. Now we're gonna move on. We're gonna do the collar, the sleeves. Trying to find good lighting in my house this time of day is like near impossible. Okay, so now we are going to pick up these stitches along our neckline with, their instructions say a 3.5 millimeter needle, but it's just one size smaller than whatever you've been using. So I've been using a 6, so I'm gonna pick it up with a 5. And then we're gonna start at the left shoulder seam, like where that seam is kind of back here. When picking up stitches at the neckline, pick up the actual stitch, not in between. They have a video. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So if you wanted your neckline to be tighter, I could be wrong, but I think what you could do is you could pick up like 2 stitches for every 3 stitches, and I think that would make it a little bit tighter. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. And then if it's too tight, I don't know, I guess just hope that when you block it, it comes out. So I think mine's gonna be about perfect, and my sleeves are looking pretty much the exact width I wanted them to be. So guys, this is probably gonna be like the first project of mine that actually turns out, and I needed this. Hello. Okay, so I have finished knitting my collar. So I just turned my work inside out, and now I'm going to fold over the collar and connect it down here. So then it will be this cute little double folded collar. Okay, so there's 2 ways you can do this that I wanted to show you. I don't know which one I'm gonna do, but basically you find your first stitch. So on this side, it's a knit stitch right there. And then we're gonna follow it all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Okay, so on the back side, it's gonna be a purl stitch. So it's kind of confusing because I have 2 right next to each other. So whatever, but basically I saw that you can knit this into the loop of your purl stitch, or you can knit it into like this stitch right here. And my priority is I just don't want my collar to like stick up weird or to be really tight. I'm kind of interested in trying the second way, so I'm just gonna do it a little bit and then I'll check back in and I'll show you guys what it's looking like. Okay, so I finished the collar. I don't know if I love it. Also, like, why is it sticking up? I'm bothered. Maybe after I block it, it'll settle down, but it looks a little wonky. I wonder if maybe I should have done it the other way, but the rest of the fit is actually looking pretty dang good. I'm so scared. Okay. What do we think? I'm gonna block it today. That's why this video is late, because I'm like, might as well block it. I don't know, it's definitely not as wide as my others. I'm wondering if I regret making it this length. I don't know, it's kind of a slight. I'm gonna wear it without a shirt. Let's actually look at it. Okay, this is more so how I want to wear it. Okay. I don't know, I'm gonna block it. We'll see what we think. Overall, I think it's actually gonna work. I maybe could have gone a little bit like shorter or like not as wide on the sleeves, but I mean, I don't know, we'll see, we'll see. I feel like a witch with my giant like witch stew. All right, we're back for the moment of truth. I'm scared. I've blocked my sweater and now we're gonna see if it fits. So this is how I block it. I have these little like mats that I got from Amazon, and then I just kind of lay it out in the way that I want it to fit. And then you just pin it down with these little pins. I will say I feel like the bottom, I feel like someone said this on one of my shorts, but like the bottom of my stuff kind of like flares out. So I did stretch out the sides a bit so it'd match the bottom, but I do feel like a better solution in the future is just having the bottom like somehow go more inward or even just like straight. So I don't know. My one other tip is to get a box fan and have it blow on it because I feel like it dries faster. Okay, so for those of you who are just watching this video, you didn't watch any of the others, this is a vest meant to be worn over like a shirt or something. I modified it a little bit to just be worn like by itself. So first thing I wish I would have done is brought these up a bit more than I did, but that's okay. I do feel like I could have also gone a little more inward on the shoulders, but I'm not mad with the fit. The collars always make me feel kind of weird because I feel like they poof out. So I'm just gonna let you guys review this one. Like, does the collar look okay? I feel like I have like collar dysmorphia or something because I never feel like they look right. I feel like they stand out poofy. And this is kind of the full fit. I'm on my tippy toes here. I feel like where it hits is good. Moment of truth. I do feel like it has a good width. Like, you'll remember from my shorts, which I think most of you are probably here from my shorts, like my YouTube shorts, not my shorts. My other projects were kind of wide, and I do feel like this one is better. I don't know. I feel like I'd banned myself from making sweaters because they were turning out too large, and so I was like, I'm gonna make a vest. If I can make a friggin' vest that fits me, then I will allow myself to move back to sweaters, and I'm kind of feeling like this is a vibe. Of course, I've just been looking at it in this mirror, and I need to go look at it in like a real mirror. Okay, I stand by what I said. I feel like the width is good. Someone was saying on one of my shorts that, yeah, like the bottom flares out a little bit. I do agree. Like, I feel like the bottom is still flaring out. So I did the Italian bind off. I'm like, should I be doing a different type of bind off? I do go down a needle size when I do my ribbing, but like, should I be going down more needle sizes? And I don't know. Other than that, I think it's cute. It's like pretty soft. I like the porn shoulders, if you're a raised Mormon. If you know, you know. And yeah, success. Basically, success. Let's go get the husband's review.
Is this the finished product?
Yeah, what do you think? Does it look homemade, or would you be like, oh, she bought that?
I would like at first glance think that you bought it.
But then you look harder and you think it looks homemade?
Well, just because I've seen so many of your knitted clothing.
Is it cute?
Yeah, it's cute. It's great.
I do feel like in order to do the pattern justice, we need to style it how it was meant to be styled. Okay, let's do just like a regular white. And then let's do, wait, where are all my button-ups? I know I have one. Wait, I'm bugged. Wait, do I love this more? I feel like, do you leave the bottom out? See, this flares out, that bugs me. This is kind of how it's like meant to be worn. Now that I'm wearing it like this, I'm like, wait, this is actually kind of cute. So I think I might keep it like this. Do you see how it's like tighter up here and then it flares out? Like, why is that? Why is that? Overall, I'm gonna consider this a major success compared to how my knits normally turn out. So thank you for joining me for this knit along. I will be doing more, so subscribe. And let me know in the comments if there's something specific you would like us to do a knit along for, let me know. I'm gonna try to switch it up a little bit. So we're gonna be doing like knit shorts, knit micro shorts to be exact next, and then I might try to do like the Sophie hood. It's like a hood and a scarf thing. I'm not just gonna like always do like a sweater or whatever, but I want to kind of like have it be various things. So let me know, but thank you for being here and give me tips.